Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 26 Road to Glory series video. And today, Ryan Gamer will be having his first bowl game of his career in the Music City Bowl. So the regular season is over. Ryan Gamer led this Kentucky team to an 8-4 record, 5-3 in the Southeastern Conference, and today we face off against the number 12 team in the nation, the Indiana Hoosiers. This is a team who just missed the college football playoff spot by one ranking. If they were in the top 11, they would be in the college football playoffs. So this Indiana team is going to be playing with the chip on their shoulder because they are not happy right now. They are the first team out of the college football playoffs. And now this Kentucky team can prove that we can take down the number 12 team in the nation in a bowl game and maybe prove that maybe we could have been in the college football playoffs. Now, really, we were a couple wins away, right, from being in the playoffs. But you talk about the turnaround for this Kentucky team from the previous 2 years. And, you know, Ryan did not even get to start on this team till week 4 or week 5. And Ryan came in as the starting quarterback and really turned this team around. I mean, what a year this was. And this team hopefully will only get better after recruiting. So 8-4 record, 5-3 in the conference. We should have landed some pretty good recruits with this season. Unfortunately, we fell short from the top 25. We were close, but that loss to South Alabama probably kept us out of the top 25. But today, we have a lot to prove against Indiana, right? Let's make a statement today. So you take a look at these two teams by the numbers. They've averaged 30 points a game. We've averaged 27. We've averaged 316 passing yards a game with a freshman quarterback. That's incredible. They've averaged 255 passing. 145 rushing, though, there for Indiana, and we only have 68 rushing yards. We don't run the ball very much, a very pass-heavy team, but now our running backs get a lot of action in receptions out of the backfield, right? They're very important for our offense. So Payne has been back recently, and his couple games back, he's been playing very good. You know, unfortunately, Wilcox has not got to play any since Payne came back. We have two great running backs. I think they both need to be in the game. I think you got to play both of them in the bowl game today. And taking a look at these two teams by the overalls, Indiana is 77. We're 82. We have an 84 offense. They have a 79 offense. They have a 76 defense, and we have a 79 defense. So today, we're going to be starting with the weekly agenda. I'm going to show you all the college football playoff bracket as well, and then dive into the matchup. I have timestamps for you all in the video description, so feel free to jump to the game start timestamp if you want to go ahead and do that. And I also want to point out the Madden 26 career mode series will start on August 8th on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. It's always a fun series. The Madden 25 series was amazing. If you missed it, I highly recommend you go back and watch it. One of the greatest playoff runs that we've ever had on the channel. It was insane. But if you all get some enjoyment on today's video, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Okay, so starting with the weekly agenda, we have 6 energy to spend, and you know, I think we can't study, right? So I think we just focus on getting skill points, right? Focus on training. Might as well train. Let's actually train a couple times. Well, how much is that going to affect our health, though? Ryan, we already have -1 speed wear and tear because of one training. Come on, Ryan, don't train so hard. Just do a little bit of lifting, right? Like, settle down out there. So we're going to focus on our health, and then I guess the rest of the way, let's go leadership. Let's show Coach Stoops that we're going to be a leader next year as a sophomore for this team. So at the end of today's episode, we will have the off season, right? And we will obviously be staying at the Kentucky Wildcats. We are not transferring from my Kentucky Wildcats. Ryan will play his entire career here. You better believe it. But let's take a look at the college football playoff bracket. So round 1 matchups will be number 12 versus Southern Mississippi. They were the 5th highest ranked conference winner, which means they took Indiana's spot. Alabama, number 5, will be facing off against Southern Miss. That's a home game for Alabama. My prediction is Alabama is going to win by about 30 points. Duke will be playing in Texas Tech. Arizona State will be playing at Penn State. Then LSU will be playing at Michigan. That is going to be a fantastic game there. LSU versus Michigan. First round buys of the top 4 teams: Ohio State, Miami, Clemson, and USC. And it is time for the final game of Ryan Gamer's freshman year here for the Kentucky Wildcats. The Music City Bowl, Kentucky versus the number 12 team in the nation, Indiana. This is going to be a battle. I mean, Indiana's had a great year. They just barely missed out on the playoffs here, and they have a lot to prove right now. They want to prove that they should have been in the playoffs, and they can prove it today by crushing the Kentucky Wildcats. We got to make sure that does not happen, right? So what uniforms are they wearing? So they're technically the home team, but it will be a neutral site game. So actually, those uniforms are awesome. So since they're wearing that, you better believe we're going to be rocking the blue helmet. Let's go the all blue right here. And let's also wear blue pants. I think that's going to be a perfect color combination between these two teams here. And let's make sure the playbook is set. LSU and a 3-4. Let's play some football today. The main goal, let's not throw an interception. No, actually, let's change that. The main goal, let's not hit the wrong button one time. And I hope it's not raining. Please, no rain. Well, it's not raining. It's not raining, technically. It is pouring down snow. So, I think in College Football 25, we never had a snow game, right? I don't think we ever had a snow game. No, I think we did have one. For the Road to Glory series with Rocket Ret Gamer, I believe our bowl game in the first year was snowing. But I am terrible in the snow. Hopefully that changes today. I really struggle seeing. So, you all just got real nervous, right? As you should be. As you should be. Good thing I changed my goal there in the intro when I say instead of not throwing an interception, don't hit the wrong button once. Here we go. Pouring down snow here in the Music City Bowl. We get the ball first. Let's run it. I like it. This is going to be awesome, though.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass.
Wide open.
Rushes on him.
Yes. What a throw and what a catch.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line.
Nice spot. I love it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first
Wide
down.
open.
Got a man. It's Harris. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered.
Bunch trail. I love it. I tell you, Jerry calling the plays on the sideline, doing a great job. And of course, you better believe offensive coordinator Bush Hamden is heavily involved. He's up there in the booth. Wide open. Oh, he dropped it.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Exactly what the commentator said.
Now on 2nd and long.
I like the running back here. I don't like anybody else, though.
They go back up top.
Yeah, tough catch to make in the snow, right?
Like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs.
This is a big-time play. I want to change RB to slant here.
Ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Another incompletion on third.
He had it in his hands. That was a perfectly thrown football. The only place the tight end could catch it, right in his hands. It's a tough catch to make in the snow, but I'm just glad it wasn't picked off, right? That ball was thrown in the only spot where Williams could touch it, and it wouldn't be picked off. He dropped it, though. But honestly, that's almost an impossible catch to make. We can't really be too upset. And Indiana goes down and scores.
Get things started on this drive from the 24.
Come on, team. Washington might be a touchdown here on the outside.
Wants to go
Nope.
up top on first down. And it just
Come on, team. We got a catch.
He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
That's just not the start you're expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a lot of pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the first quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
And he got smacked.
I'm running back too far. I'm running back way too far. Look at Ryan dancing. He keeps dancing back. Like, Ryan, what are we doing here? Stop dancing.
Just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
On a post. I'm looking at the running back, and I'm looking at Kozart.
On 3rd and long.
Wide open. He's so good in the rain. The snow, right? He is so good in the rain, but we'll see if he's good in the snow.
Rolling there out to the 35. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Our coach loves that play. I do too. Well, our coach, Jerry.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways.
If they're blitzing, I like a zig route here. It could be a fake blitz. And I like a Texas route for the running back in case they're not. So I'm going to change to the camera. Well, okay, never mind. Won't let me.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I'm not quite sure where Ryan was throwing it. I know I threw that to Kozar on the zig route. It looked like it was in between the running back and him, so I'm not sure what happened.
Getting it done right now through the air.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Not enough time for the play action, right? Not enough time for the play action. You know, I don't mind a play action there, though, on a 3rd and 1, though, right? I think that's a good call. Just not enough time to get that throw off. I kept waiting for that animation to finish so we could throw it. But our defense gets to stop, so that's good. Not the greatest start here in the snow, but it's all right.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard
Far from my worst game in the snow, I can tell you that.
Wasting no time
wide open
on this drive. That's caught. It's Gilmore.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
I need to keep remembering.
He's a big part of this offense's success.
That if you don't like the play action, audible.
2nd down, he'll throw it.
Just like that. Just like that. Or hot route, not audible.
There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy
I love a run here.
The shortest throw on the field for the quarterback.
I mean, they were ready for that. They sent the house on a blitz there. And they were not showing a blitz. All runs here, I did not like that. Change the play. Still all runs. I'm in a halfback swing though. That's terrible.
Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like,
I guess we got to trust Jerry on the sideline. I don't agree with this.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
He got it! Way to fight! Come on, Payne. Jerry was right. Why would we ever question him, right?
Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back.
Oh, what a block.
Shows him the stiff arm.
51 just crushed that defender. Ryan took a shot there, it looked like, right? I don't know.
Looking to fire.
Wide open. The snow. Perfect input. I tell you,
well, on that last play, you'd like to
the
see
weather is so tough.
More accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play.
Ryan does not miss that throw in normal weather.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to
wide
pass.
open. Yes, that Texas route has been our big play all year, right? It saved us this year.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can
that play was never going to work. We can't audible. There's Wilcox. His first snap of the game, I believe.
Nice job by the running back.
Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13.
I'm looking at Kozar and then Gilmore.
Wants to go up top.
Don't like any of them. He's open, though. That is such a tough throw to make. Ryan, the Punisher gamer. That was incredible.
I love quarterbacks that have arm talent,
wow.
But that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it.
I'm looking at Washington on the outside. We'll see. Washington.
Shotgun on 3rd down. Using the quick
so
game.
close. I thought he could do it.
About 3 yards
He was open. That DB came up quick. He had one defender to beat there. I thought he was going to spin him out, but he was unable to take the points, though. I thought he had the first down, though. Our defense gets the stop. Come on. 7-3.
They'll get this drive started from their own.
This might be a touchdown. No, he backed up. Never mind. That was a good audible.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down.
Yeah, the snow's playing a big factor today. You can see it in a lot of throws. I'm looking at Gilmore and then Kozart.
Forcing that incompletion.
To the air on
wide open.
Down. This time on target.
I tell you, you get Kozart in the rain or snow, he dominates. He doesn't lose a step. And he does not have the natural. I thought he did because he plays so good in the weather, but no, he's just a natural without the natural ability.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere.
I feel like we need to change
nowhere to go. Nice job by
Gilmore
the defense.
to a drag.
Tackle for a loss on first down.
Gonna swing it on second down.
That was a great call.
Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Okay, I like shock H option.
Playing zone coverage there. They're
looking at the running back and also looking at Kozart could be open on the outside.
Running underneath.
Third down play.
No, he's not. Running back. That is perfection. That's how you run that route to perfection.
Kentucky made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know how hard that is in the snow? And the thing is, that was Ryan Gamer trusting the running back was going to choose the right option. He has 3 routes he can choose from. He chose the right one. And the one I was looking for. Because if he doesn't, that could have been an interception. If he chooses one of the other ones, that's picked off, right? So just got to trust your player is going to make the right read, and he did, and he took that thing to the house. Beautiful. Payne is on fire. 170 passing yards and a touchdown. It hasn't been the prettiest game so far, but we're battling, right? That's what it's all about. The snow's going to be tough. We're going to have missed throws. That's football. 10-7, though. Our defense gets the stop. All right, Gunway off trip sticks.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field.
Kozart, I believe you're supposed to read this outside in, right? Kozart, Gilmore, Williams.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Great
Nobody was really open.
On that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
I'm going to change Gilmore here to slant, and Kozart might be open for a touchdown.
Back to pass.
Yep.
Throws toward the end zone.
He caught it!
Wildcats. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback.
What a throw, but honestly, that's all Kozart, because that was a little overthrown.
Right in the breadbasket. Nice play. Nice pitch.
That is perfection.
Nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy.
How did he catch that?
Locate it and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And
you get Kozart in the snow. It's a catch, though. You can see he gets 2 feet in. He definitely caught it. Watch. Right? Here, catch, 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. And honestly, it looked like he got a 3rd feet in as well. Or third foot. That's insane. That's one of the best catches we've seen. Don't get me wrong, it was a good throw, but Ryan didn't have to lead him that much. Like, we could have took a little bit off of that. I mean, it's a catchable ball, clearly, but it takes a great catch. Kozart has dominated this year in the weather. Any rain game, any snow game, Kozart has just been the best player on the team. He's carried us. I mean, hasn't he? Him and Ryan Gamer, both of them, but Kozart has made catch after catch after catch in the snow. Well, not in the snow. Snow today, but in the rain this year. Incredible play. Ryan just wanted that ball to where it couldn't be picked off. He trusts Kozart to make any catch.
Comes from the 14-yard line.
All part of the plan.
Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection in the defense.
Come on, Ryan. That's open.
The incompletion. Backed up now.
We changed running back to Texas route
I know
here.
that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands.
I got to be so
Already has a few
careful. I
catches in
keep
this
jumping
game.
back.
I think you
I
keep trying to leak
got to
him out of the
remember,
backfield.
trust the
Let him take
pocket.
advantage
I know
of
that
this
time we
defense,
couldn't
throw
really
the
trust it. We had to buy more time. I got to be careful. I'm getting outside of my pocket quarterback ways, and
it was hard enough for
you need to sometimes. They're a little risky. X. That's it. That's what we're supposed to do. That's our game plan.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Payne.
Nothing fancy, you know, just a quick throw. Let's go screen. I like it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. They're setting up the screen. He is going
You notice
nowhere.
we had 2 linemen
At the
miss a
line of
block there, and one just choose to, I don't know what the other lineman was doing, just choose to go up the field, I guess. You gotta make a block. Okay, I'm looking at Hozart here. I'm gonna change him to a smart route. I want him to go right to the 1st down line, and Williams might be open here.
On 3rd down,
Nope,
going up top.
Hozart wide open.
He's got his man.
That's a tight window, right? You have to read that perfect and then deliver it in the perfect spot.
At the 29. They're about to run a dirty
I like
half dozen plays
Williams.
on this
I like
drive.
Payne. Maybe Kozar, depending on what the safety does there.
Looking to throw on 1st
The safety blitzed. Easy touchdown. Kozar does it again. When I saw the safety run up, I know that's a touchdown. Nobody can guard Kozar. 96 speed. He's insane.
Get the ball back to the offense before the half, but the offense does their job, and they continue.
I mean, Ryan took a shot too.
There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because
We had to throw that so quick. I mean, they had the pressure on us, right? Ryan delivered a shot, delivered a perfect ball. Here we are, 3 touchdowns, 283 yards in the Music City Bowl. Indiana is struggling right now on the offensive side, but we have to give a lot of credit to our defense. Now, I will say Indiana had a pretty good start defensively to this game on the first couple of drives, and then we just turned it on in the second half. But their offense can't do anything on our defense.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position
Perfect.
this time around.
I tell you, Jerry is calling a great game on the sideline, right? I mean, he's calling great plays.
Confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that
Good
play
block.
in practice.
Come on,
all the
51. Good job. Look at Payne go. Over 300 yards passing already, everybody. 8 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Well, not 8 minutes in, 8 minutes left.
First down.
Wide open. Let's go, Williams. We're in a rhythm now. Feeling confident with my reads, feeling confident with our throws, and yeah, let's go.
Trying to run, it's Payne.
Payne just outran him.
He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their
It's when you had the advantage run game. You know, we haven't ran a lot, but in the snow, you should run more, right? Because you had the advantage on the run game. But we like to throw. That's a touchdown. He dropped it. Come on, Williams.
Just missed it.
You don't see that drop too much. I mean, Williams has had a great year.
Who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone in these
I'm going to change Williams to a smart route here. I want him in the – wait, can we do a custom still? To A? Can we? I don't know if – we can't. Okay.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
X was open. I needed a bit more time.
Pressure was too
Wait,
much.
why are we hurrying up?
The 15. And how big is that earlier sack now
Okay.
as they try to get it in the end zone here?
What's going on here? We can't audible. Are we doing a spike? What button did I hit? Timeout, I guess. I'd hate to waste a timeout. You know, we're 15 yards away anyway. Let's take the delay of game. I don't want to use up a timeout just in case Indiana comes back. We're in field goal range regardless.
Get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game.
I guess I hit the spike button. What is the spike button before the play? I wasn't trying to hit anything, but clearly I did something.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Okay.
After that sack pushed them all the way
Calm
back
down,
to the 20th,
commentators.
3rd and goal.
I'm sending Gilmore straight up the field. Like, I'm going to go for a touchdown here.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's the pressure. Extending the play. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part,
Why do I like
this
being a
quarterback
pocket
has been lights
passer
out.
instead of
That time,
running and
though, lets it
throwing?
get away
Well,
from them a little bit, and that was a critical
Well,
INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards.
That's
and
why.
That's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
I tell you, Jerry and Coach Stoops on the sideline are about to have some words with Ryan. They're about to have a long talk. I would hate to be over there on that conversation that's going on right now. I don't want to talk about it. It's a terrible play, a terrible decision. Not about the mistakes you make, it's about how you respond. We've had a great game. That is terrible. You can't do that. You can't do that, right? Our defense gets to stop. Thank you. Let's run it. Let's just run out the clock, right?
Sends the offense back out onto the field.
I mean, what was I doing? Every one of you was yelling at the TV there, like, Ryan, what are we doing?
Mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
Clearly throwing it to the other team is what we were doing.
I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
Okay, I'm looking at Zimmerman and Gilmore. Maybe Washington.
You did a lot of good things
Washington.
up to that.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
What a hot route! I saw the press. I was watching the safety. Saw him beat the press. Easy touchdown.
He has been surgical.
Got it. Why would you press in the snow like this?
Using the scaffold, the fine
Especially
instrument,
against the team who's been throwing every play. That's Indiana's fault. You can't allow somebody to get over top. Like, you know how hard it is to press in the snow? That's Indiana's defensive coordinator's fault. Like, you have to yell on the sideline, audible out of that press coverage. Like, in that specific coverage, you press. Like, yeah, right. That's always going to be a touchdown. That was all day, every day. 4 touchdowns now, so we bounce back after the interception. You love to see it. The interception shouldn't have happened, but it is what it is. It happened. It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond. We responded with the touchdown pass. Come on. 31-7. Our defense gets the game ball. They did score and get the 2-point conversion now. 31-15. This game is not over yet.
The drive starts from their own.
Yeah, our defense deserves the game ball. Like, they are dominating right now.
Wants to go
Easy.
up top on first down.
Wide open.
With the catch, it's Payne. That one could really.
Okay, a minute 30 left here in the third quarter.
First down at the 37.
Let's run it.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some
You
point
know,
here in
have
the
you all
second
seen
half.
me
You're
make a
down 2
crazy play
possessions.
like that
You
all
need
year?
to
Like,
steal
I've
a
made some
possession
poor decisions,
badly.
right?
You need to have a takeaway.
But have you all ever
The
seen
coverage
me do
is gonna
that?
have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this
I did a
offense
good
is just gonna
job
go up and down.
getting up in the pocket to avoid the sack. The problem was
Here's the
Ryan
thing, I
can't
know this
throw on
guy's
the
not
run.
gonna win the Heisman
And what did I
Trophy,
do?
but he's a
I
pretty
threw it
talented
right
football
into
player that's
coverage.
made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far.
Yeah,
in this
I don't
game.
know
And in the
what I
third
was doing.
quarter, You're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to
Wait,
win.
RB's supposed to run a route there.
Makes a play,
I
and
kept
they get
hitting
the quarterback down at
RB again, which is
26.
going to do nothing anyways,
Just
but
a great job defensively.
I don't
making
know
him go
why
through his
he did not run his
progressions that he
route.
really didn't have time to
Okay.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage.
Looking at a
You drop
post
in
here.
your spots.
No,
You
it's-
read the quarterback's eyes.
Oh,
Make
never
sure
mind.
you take away that quick stuff.
That's open.
And a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
That's a tough catch to make. It was in his hands, but good luck in the snow, right?
Through his fingers.
Miscommunication on that previous play. The running back is supposed to do a delayed route. He did not run the route, and I tried to hit RB to send it to him, which likely would have been a pump fake anyways because I kept hitting it. It's a bad habit. Is that a feature in Madden 2 that I've never pump faked? Is that a feature in Madden 2 and I've always done it in Madden not knowing? I just, when I want to throw it, I'll just keep hitting the button. No wonder. You all that have watched my Madden series over the years, you're like, wow, it makes so much sense now. When Ryan used to say, I hit the button multiple times. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, Ryan. Come on, 31-23. They got the 2-point conversion. We got our ball game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this.
Coach loves this play, but it is a great play.
That's reeled in. It's Payne.
Come on, play smart. We cannot lose this game.
After that last completion, it's second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Cross the 30, out
no,
the
Payne got hurt. We do have a great running back behind him, though, Wilcox. Okay, this play has worked all year. We have never had this play not work.
We need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the
lineman knocked it down.
I mean, sometimes
wide open. You all saw we had 2 open receivers wide open. Tried to get it to him, obviously, and the lineman just said, no, you ran that play all year, you say? Oh, we'll knock you down. Yes, defense, come on. That's what I'm talking about.
3 tight ends in the formation.
Let's go, Big Blue.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Good catch.
In the middle, it's Williams. And the
Gotta play tough. Gotta play tough, everybody. Come on.
I think
like a draw.
Offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing.
We've thrown almost every play. Payne is back.
Right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch.
It's wide open.
Let's keep going.
Great play call by Jerry there on the sideline. Beautiful.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line.
I tell you, our team loves this play, but it works. There's Wilcox. He's back.
And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense
do not throw an interception.
Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Wide open. Beautiful.
Knocks it out of the air.
Ozark's having a day.
Now they get the first. It's at the 37.
I don't know why we're throwing, but we are a throwing team.
Moving the ball quickly. To the air on first down. Hit hard.
2 receivers open. He's trying to hit the running back there, but
just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long.
I don't know why we're not throwing or running, but
going up top again. Dumps it to the back. And that's
he dropped it. Wilcox has made that catch all year.
It'll be third down.
No run plays again. I actually like throwing here. You should. And look at Kozart. It might be a touchdown.
Sometimes those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it. Did a good job.
Little linebacker baited us into that throw. Is it field goal range? Honestly, once I saw the blitz and saw that Kozart was guarded by the safety, I was just trying to get it to the running back to try to get us in better field goal range because I knew after the blitz we were not going to have any time. And our defense gets to stop. Run it! There we go.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now
Payne's hurt again.
Needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously,
Screen
you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock.
Yeah, we're going to be running the football, not with Jerry calling the plays.
You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Beautiful.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still
running back to a Texas route here.
Looking for explosive plays.
I'm looking at Williams, and then I'm looking at Wilcox. Wide open, Williams. Yes! That could be game. 400 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns. He had that 1 interception, but a great game.
Well, this defense has given up
Run
some
it.
big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
I tell you, Indiana has shown a lot of heart. Like, they are in this game.
Quick timeout.
What a
call by
comeback.
The defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
What is RB doing?
Grab
Was
in the
that?
backfield. It's
That was
Wilcox.
not the route Wilcox was supposed to
Timeout
do,
called
was
there
it?
by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much
Okay,
time
I'm not
as
quite sure
possible.
what he was doing there,
I like the
but
play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
It'll be 3rd and long.
okay. Looking at Williams here. Maybe Wilcox for a touchdown. Honestly, maybe Kozart for an out route.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's
Yes!
open on the right.
Ryan does it!
Defense makes a stop.
That is not his play style. I knew I had to get out of the pocket, though, that time to let the play develop. Wait for him to get open. What a play. That's a bowl-winning play. That is perfection. The connection that's worked all year. Ryan Gamer to Mason Williams. Oh my, what a throw and what a catch.
To extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, right? And power O, I love it.
Got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal.
Come on, team.
Powers forward.
A field goal basically
And
wins the
he
game.
is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still
The
at
counter's a
3.
terrible play here. I don't like it one bit.
Frustrating play when you go in reverse.
Yeah, I
near
like
the
this.
goal
Go to
line,
2-minute
both
warning
of
and
those
let's see what
situations
plays we got.
You got to get those positive.
Okay, I
cards. You
love
can't go
that play.
backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision.
That's a
Looks
touchdown.
like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack.
That's a touchdown right
lose
there.
Extra yardage here.
And I
Just be
want
smart with the
Kozart
football.
on a zig route. Wait, that's not a zig. Where's the zig? Do we not have a zig? Okay. An out route? There we go.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Now we got ourselves a ball game. This one looked like it was almost
I don't want to talk
over.
about it.
In the 2-minute situation, get a few first downs, walk out of here with a W. No, sir. Defense forces the turnover. Offense, it's your turn.
Ryan just had the best throw of the season and the worst throw of the season. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Look at Ryan's. Look at Ryan's wear and tear. His entire body, but his right shoulder seems okay. His right arm and forearm and hand are not. His head's fine and neck. Everywhere else. I cannot believe that. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I saw. I don't know who I was looking at there. I don't know what button I hit, to be honest with you. I don't know what I was doing. Like, it's like in that instant, I forgot that I was playing football and I forgot how to play football. And that's what happened. What happens when you forget how to play football during a football game? Well, that. Our defense did it, right?
The rankings, the odds makers,
Our defense did it.
everything
We
indicates
did it.
that these
Thank
guys
you.
had a big hill
Thank
to
you.
climb,
Thank you.
But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a
We
great
did it.
job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
You know, what a win against a really good team. That Indiana team, they had an incredible fight. I mean, that's how you come back. You're never out of a game. That's how you come back right there. Now, wow. You know, it was an interesting game, but it wouldn't be a snow game for Ryan Gamer without 2 or 3 interceptions, right? I really struggle seeing in the snow. I don't know why. It doesn't look like it's harder to see. It just throws me off. And I just really struggle sometimes. Like, just think back to those interceptions that game. Those were almost the worst plays we made this year. Now, luckily, we still had a good game. We threw 4 touchdown passes and 430 yards, right? So we still had a good game, but those 2 errors almost cost us the football game. Really not the first one, but that second one almost cost us the game. A field goal, you win the game. You don't throw that. I'm seriously, I was not trying to throw it to Williams there. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know who else I was throwing it to, right? Because I don't think anybody else was open. But I can tell you I did not hit the A button. Clearly I did. But now, it could have been picked off no matter what. But like A is, I don't know. I don't know what I did. I know nothing about what I did there. That's why it's so confusing to me. When I saw that pass go off, I'm just like, what? You want to throw it to the other team here and almost lose the game? So, you know, Jerry and Coach Stoops are really going to make Ryan watch that play so much in the offseason and use it as fuel for the next year. Overall, a good bowl game minus that last play. Think about that drive. What about that throw Ryan had? Ryan had great throws this entire game. Those 2 interceptions were terrible, though. Minus those is a great game, but it's hard to erase those, right? A B minus because of that. Without the interceptions, even without the last one, that's a B plus or A. You know, what are you going to do? We can't take them back. It was just poor football in those 2 instances. And sometimes 2 times having poor football can cost you the game. And it almost did. Our defense had a great start. They kind of fell apart in the second quarter, or second half. I wouldn't say it's falling apart, allowing a touchdown and an extra point, a 2-point conversion and a touchdown and 2-point conversion in the 3rd and 4th. So I wouldn't say that's falling apart. I mean, they held them to 208 passing yards and 89 rushing. We had 430 passing yards, which is great. Those 2 interceptions you want back, but, you know, you can't take them back. So it is what it is. Mendoza had a rough game in the snow. Ryan Gamer threw a lot, right? That's what we do. 430 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, 150 rating. Still pretty good, but that last pick really hurts. I'm frustrated about that. I'll never be able to, like, forget about that. I'm like, what was I doing? I still, when I watch that back to edit, I'm going to be like, what? But look at Payne. Payne had a game, and Kozart dominated. You get him in the rain or the snow, he dominates, and he'll be back next year unless he transfers, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't. And Mason Williams will be back. Now, it depends on how many people transfer, but we had a good year. We had a bowl win, everybody. Winning the Music City Bowl. What a year. So I'm going to pause the video, take a look at highlights, take a screenshot, and then we'll take a look at the road ahead and the offseason. You know, I am so glad we only get like 1 snow game on the channel per career mode series in a football game, because I don't think I can handle more than 1, right? Like, I don't know why. Like, I love it. It's so cool playing in the snow, but when I'm quarterback, it just really throws me off. I don't know why. It just something about it really affects my game and my decision making. Now, I don't always have the greatest decisions at quarterback, but I'm usually not very aggressive. Like, you all that have watched this season, you know, like, I have not made very many aggressive throws, and I've been the opposite. I've been very conservative. But what in the world was I doing on those 2 throws that game, right? Everybody's wondering the same thing. Like, yeah, it happened. Let's just move on. Here's the problem that we have to talk about. Ryan's only going to be able to play 2 years, right? Because you look at the career wear and tear. We're already almost halfway done. Next year, we're going to use probably the same amount of wear and tear, which means if we do play a 3rd year, which likely we will not be able to, if we do play a 3rd year, our season would end after the first half. So the wear and tear is very punishing when you don't have a great offensive line and you get hit every play. We get hit every play. We get rid of the ball quick, right? That is rough. Ryan's only going to have 2 seasons. Then think about this. The next season in this career mode is the last season of this series. Because Ryan has taken 400 shots this year. Maybe our offensive line gets better in the offseason. We won the Music City Bowl, everybody. Come on. A bowl win here for the Kentucky Wildcats against the number 12 team in the nation. A team that just barely missed the college football playoffs. I think we showed the college football playoff committee why they missed the playoffs, because they just lost to an unranked team, right? But no, honestly, they were a great team. They had a great comeback there. They had a rough start, but they really got it together there, and they almost beat us, right? But yeah, they had a good year in the Big Ten. 7-2 record there for Indiana. Wow, and they probably had a tough schedule there in the Big Ten. But yeah, there it is. That is the end. Now we're going to advance the week here and see what happens in the rest of the bowl games. Now, before we do that, I know we looked at the season stats already. We did all the regular season overview in the last episode, the regular season finale. If you missed all that, take a look at that at the end of the last episode. But I do want to see after the bowl game here. So 3,344 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. My best touchdown to interception ratio I have ever had in college football video game history and Madden NFL history as well. Usually I throw about, however many touchdowns I throw just almost about as many interceptions, maybe 4 or 3 less, right? This is a new record for me. What a turnaround, right? And a lot of that is because I've changed my strategy. Pocket passer, I'm trying to do quick throws. I'm not trying to be aggressive. And that last game, those 2 interceptions, none of those should have happened. That was way too aggressive. I've not done that all year, and that's frustrating. But it should say 9 interceptions, but we can't take those back. It is what it is. But what a year. Freshman quarterback Ryan Gamer led this team to a 9-4 record here to close out with the bowl victory. That is absolutely incredible, everybody. Like, you can't ask more from a freshman quarterback. Wow. So we're going to advance, and we're going to pay attention to the college football playoff bracket update, right? We're going to look at it week to week, see who won, and then we'll have the offseason. You better believe we're not transferring. We'll take a look at the new team next year. We'll take a look at the depth chart and see how our team improved. Hopefully we had some good recruits, right? We can't look at the recruits, right? So nothing we can do about that. Oh, wait, so it advanced past already. Okay, so it just goes right through. Who won? Clemson takes down Alabama 42-31. The number 1 and 2 seeds made it. What a win there for Clemson. Wow, congrats to Clemson fans out there. 42-31. Can we take a look at the bracket? We can. Let's see how it's shaped up, right? Here we go. So Alabama took down Southern Miss barely. Remember when I said they were going to win by 30? Well, I was wrong. 30-24, advancing to the next round. Alabama went on to face off against USC, won by 3, 41-38 to make it to the semifinals. Look at Duke. Duke took down Texas Tech big time in round 1. That was an away game for Duke. And then they took down Ohio State 49-32. What? That is unreal. That was the number 1 team in the nation. It was showing Clemson and Alabama as number 1. I didn't think they were because, yeah, Alabama we already knew was the number 1 team. They got beat by Duke, everybody. And then Duke loses by 2 to Alabama, 43-41 to make the national championship there for Alabama. And then let's see. Arizona State took down Penn State, 51-22 in Penn State. That is insane. What? And then Arizona State lost to Clemson, 44-22, and Clemson advanced to the semifinals. And LSU lost to Michigan. Michigan won 42-20. Michigan took down Miami 42-27, and then Clemson took down Michigan to advance to the national championship game to eventually win in Las Vegas 42-31. Wow, I cannot wait till next year. Like, we may only have 1 year left, right? It's likely we have 1 year left to play because of wear and tear. We've taken enough hits for 2 seasons already so far. So if we only play two years, I really hope this next one is special. right? We are not entering the transfer portal. Yeah, I mean, it's just time for the offseason, right? And I feel like we're going to be very disappointed because I don't think there's an offseason. I actually know there's no offseason. You know, it's something that is overlooked in almost all modern day sports games. They overlook one of the most important parts to a professional athlete's career. That is the offseason. I think every career mode should have an offseason. Training camp. In football, you can do a spring game, right? There's so much you could do in the offseason. But road to glory here, there's no offseason in the college. You just go straight to the next year. There's no offseason progression. Think in franchise if there's no offseason progression. Your players do not get better in the offseason. I do not know why there's no offseason in this game, and really in almost every modern day sports game, there is no offseason in the career modes themselves. So your player doesn't get to get better in the offseason. You don't get to make any decisions. So yeah, we just advance right in to the next year. So here we are. We got to focus on studying again, everybody. It's week 0 here of 2027. And yeah, we have practice, and you know, we don't need to do practice. I'll probably pause the video and go ahead and do it, and then we'll dive into the weekly agenda. Okay, so our first practice of the year here in week 0 went really well. So had a good practice. Coach trust up to 6,210. We have everything unlocked besides audibles. So coach happiness resets right. It's the new year. So we got to make sure we study, because that's what Coach Stoops loves. It's like his favorite thing is when we do good on exams. If we don't, well, he hates us. So let's go into the weekly agenda here in the first year here. Now we're going to take a look at the depth chart. You better believe it. So gonna focus on training here. Why not? Right? Gonna focus on training here a couple times, actually. You know, we'll study in the future, right? Oh no. What did I say again? We need to study, and then I don't study one bit. Well, let's focus on Bren since we have 1 energy left, which is gonna hurt our studying even more. Good start to the year here for a sophomore quarterback, Ryan Gamer. Likely his last year due to wear and tear, right? That's unfortunate. But yeah, let's advance the week, and then we'll take a look at our actual starting depth chart going into week 1. We'll take a look at the team schedule as well. But I have to be honest with you all. I am very disappointed that there's no offseason. Like, so disappointed that there's no offseason progression and that there's nothing to do in the offseason, right? You just go straight into the next year, right? Okay, Kelm Dooley, free safety, says, hey man, I'm doing this concert tonight with this girl and her friends. I need a wingman. You want to come along? Oh, not this again. Oh, this is a trap. Try to steal his girl. Are you kidding me? I hope nobody ever chooses that answer. You don't know. No, 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 no. Nobody better be ever choosing this answer right there. I'm going to agree. When your teammate asks you to be a wingman, it's terrible to say no. But if Audrey breaks Ryan's heart, or whoever it is, whatever girl this is, if it's Audrey or somebody else, this will be the last time. This will be the last time. Let's do it. Oh, no. Yes! Great teammate. You go with your teammate and are the perfect wingman. You gain 150 followers and your teammates respect you a little more. Ryan Gamer is known as the wingman. Add a new name to the many long list of names for Ryan Gamer, right? What is it now? Ryan, the Punisher, the Legend, the wingman? Okay, Bush Hamden, the offensive coordinator, he's still here. I just want to make sure you're actually paying attention during film. We've got a big season ahead and we need everyone ready. Which package might we use if we want to run trips halfback week out of 11 personnel? I have no clue. Why are we quizzing us right now? I don't know. Which package might we use if we want to run trips halfback week out of 11 personnel? Oh. Well, I think it has to include halfback. So I'm just going to say halfback slot. No, that's something different. all good. Here's another. If you want to run a flood concept, which route is most likely involved as the primary reads? Is this what offensive coordinators do? They send text messages to their players, quizzing them now? Want to run a flood concept, which route is most likely involved as the primary read? Isn't the flood concept for the underneath route? It's not an out route, right? Oh no, the flood is to the out route. Yes. Yes, another one. Okay. Which of these plays have crossing receivers sit versus zone and keep running versus man? That's my favorite play, mesh. Yeah, that's my favorite play. We run that all year. Yes, we got 2. A classic air raid play. My old high school coach called it 92. We must have scored on blue 92 about 100 times. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Thank you. I think so too. Yeah, that first question, I don't know. Who's going to know that? Unless you're a football coach or you play college football. Coach trust increase, thank you. I was not expecting a quiz to start the year. Can you tell our academic coordinator that how good we did there? Maybe that'll, or maybe tell our professors. Can we have offensive coordinator Bush Handman go talk to our professors? Yeah, Ryan's really doing good studying in football. Okay, Toledo, we have history, and look, preseason ranking 23. Yes, we're in the top 25 to start the year at home versus Toledo. If you watch the College Football 25 Kentucky Dynasty Series, have a lot of history against Toledo. They almost beat us a couple times. They almost upset us. I mean, their quarterback a couple times played like Tom Brady out there. He threw for like over 400 yards one time and like maybe 1 incompletion the entire game. So yeah, we have some history there. But yeah, week 1 coming at you next. But before we do it, we got to take a look at the schedule and the depth chart, right? See how this team improved, right? So we can see our overall now, 82, 84 offense. So that's exactly the same, but our defense, no, our offense improved, right? Yeah, we did improve, 82, 84, 81. That is an improvement. Toledo, a bye. So we have a bye, Toledo, bye, FCS Southeast. We cannot lose that one. Ball State, South Carolina, LSU at home. We go to South Carolina. We play LSU at home. We play Alabama at home. The number 5 and number 1 team right back to back. Oh boy. And then we go to Texas A&M, very tough place to play. We go to Oklahoma, who's ranked number 12 right now. We play against Arkansas at home. We go to Mizzou to face off against the Tigers. We play Mississippi State at home. Thankfully, thank you. We won't hear the cowbell this year. That's great news. And then we play Louisville to close out the year at home. Welcome to the Southeastern Conference, everybody. We better win the first 3 games. Remember, this is a team who lost to South Alabama in week 0 last year. We cannot overlook any of these teams. Toledo's a great team. FCS Southeast, we better not overlook them. They're probably 60 overall. And Ball State, probably 70-some overall. We can't overlook any of them or we're going to lose, right? We got to play smart football. We have to win the first 3 games. We just have to. And then once SEC play starts, it's going to be tough. We have a very favorable schedule to start the year, though, so that's nice. But yeah, it is going to be a battle. Top 25 here to start. Alabama, Clemson, Miami, Ohio State, LSU, Duke, Michigan, Penn State, USC, and Georgia making out the top 10. And Kentucky, number 23. That's just beautiful to see. 23, come on. And we got to take a look at the depth chart, right? How did our team improve on the offensive side? We have 87 overall, Ryan Gamer right now. Technically, we're 86 overall. We must have a coaching boost that's improving our stats. You can see on the player card there, we're 86. Wear and tear is going to be a big issue, though. Running back is Wilcox, 88 overall. Look at our running backs. All of them are amazing. Wow. Fullback, Rodriguez, a tight end playing there. Wide receivers, we got Washington Jr., we got Gilmore, we got Hilton. What happened to Kozar? Transferred? You gotta be kidding me. Washington Jr. is still really good. And Gilmore, we have some really good talent here at the receiver core. But the receiver core is going to be hurting because we lost our superstar Kozar. 96 speed, he transferred. You gotta be kidding me. That is heartbreaking. Williams is back, though. 86 overall, everybody. 90 catching. He's going to have a year. I can tell you that right now. Offensive line, oh no. Left tackle did not improve. Guard did improve. That's huge. Noah Harding there. Center, 74. Okay, so offensive line did not improve. Oh boy. Defense, left edge looking good. Right edge looking good. Defensive tackle looking solid. Selm looking good. Mike, not great. Will, looking good. Cornerbacks, looking good. Okay, we've got a good defense this year. Great free safety and Kelm Dooley. Ryan Gamer's wingman, right? Or, well, Ryan Gamer was his wingman. Strong safety is all right. We have a kicker who has a 91 kick power. Yeah, we've got a team. We've got a team. Lost Kozar. So on the offensive side, we did lose Kozar. We didn't really improve on the offensive line. So yeah, I think it's safe to say Ryan's only gonna have 2 years, right? Yeah. Hope you all will enjoy Ryan Gamer's technical senior year this year, because I don't think he's gonna be playing another year with his wear and tear. But big thank you to you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more. There's plenty of other sports game content to tune into here on the channel. Check out the new Madden series, Madden 26 career mode, starting on August 8th. So be on the lookout for that video. If you're watching this one past August 8th, 2025, you know that series is already live. You can find it on the channel page, and I'll link it in the video description when that series actually starts. I'll see you next time, and as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.